Let me see if he could do that real quick.
You're in a game? Corey, you're in a game?
I don't know. I'm saying I say you in the game. I gotta do mine too, so I'll do yours. Bet. All right.
Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Denver Broncos and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
The Bucks up by 10 right now.
Lurching closer to
My
the
league?
midway point of this NFL
No,
season.
I'm talking about in the
Oh, NBA.
Yeah.
How much time left?
Fairly short kick from
Let
the 14.
me see.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
7:08 in the fourth. Kings down by 4 in the third.
And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football.
You got me a picky.
Down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, this guy stepped up and...
Touchdown, Broncos. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. The Broncos
I'm on his ass early.
Out there to kick this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Slot man moves right. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. This game, the 9th that the Jags have played here in London. You might know that Shad Khan, he's the owner of both the Jaguars and Fulham in the English Premier League on the soccer side of things. And this is the 3rd of 3 London games the NFL will play this year. But there is one more game to come.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
You there, KT?
Yeah.
I'm whooping this nigga ass. Let me show you what you need to do, coach.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Tackle there by Michael Pierce.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now Fouts. Getting this ball out wide for Davis. Finding space at the 40. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25. A first down carry for Davis. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It was Matt Judon that time who worked his way in to blow that play up. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options. But when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Fouts. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Touchdown, Jaguars. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to.
Bro, get the fuck out of here. He did not just fumble the fucking ball, bro.
Who? Are you playing right now?
Yeah.
Put it on conservative, dude.
Oh, yeah. It's my fault.
Always, bro.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first. I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Well, Charles, you think about this defense. This week in preparation, you couldn't hide the fact from them that they're facing a team that's lost 7 in a row. You just wonder if they prepare the same way they normally do.
Yeah, that's a great question because normally that preparation goes into what you do well on defense. What is the best thing that you do going into a game? But in this case, you might want to take all the tendencies and throw them out the window. I would expect them to throw every trick play in the book right out of the gate in order to try and get something established and get things moving.
Out of the gun, McNabb. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 43. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
On first down, it's McNabb. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now with shotgun handoff to Cohen. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 30. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A give to Cohen. He heads right. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. This defense for the Jaguars, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And he is going to lose yardage here. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. McNabb to throw. And that is incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on third down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
To throw, McNabb. It's caught here by Adams. And he is going to have a Broncos first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. And he gets it to Bolden. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Off the RPO, he completes it. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Davante Adams with career touchdown number 75. And the Broncos have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
You work tomorrow, Bill?
Yeah.
What time?
I gotta be at work at like, all right.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best
right here, no count.
Here's Davis to run again on second. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Here's Fouts. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. The Jaguars at 3-4 on the year coming into play. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Fouts to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Jaguars have got it back to within a score. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And he returns this to the 22. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry for essentially 2 weeks.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. From the gun, here's McNabb. Caught on the right side by Adams. And they'll work this down inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime.
I'm fucking sweating, boy.
That's you, Charles Davis.
How your game looking, brother?
Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Steven Nelson. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play.
He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there. An 80-yard touchdown.
14-10 my way.
Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are
14-10 you up?
Yeah.
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you
not
want to know
forced
about
into
a
the
rookie
field
is
goal when he had
when
the
the
ball.
pressure's
So.
on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And boy, it was pretty.
He did ball at half, so he's going to try to score this 2 minutes and
We've got a
41
tie game
seconds.
here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the
Ooh, he
scores. The
almost
kicks
blocked it.
away.
Can I get roughing the kicker,
In
though?
hindsight, probably
He throwing that bitch deep.
as he only gets this out
Well,
to
not
the
really. He had
16-yard line.
the first drive, he drove me down the field. Got a weak ass touchdown, but he hasn't. He threw it downfield to get to the goal line. That's the only time he really threw it. Other than that, he's been trying to go underneath.
We're going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that,
Ain't nothing
there's
too
no way
crazy.
you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that Blake did on the last one.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now it's McNabb. He's got Mason complete.
Yes, sir. He just threw a pick.
Need it. Share screen, bro.
Oh, my bad. Hang on.
Good, good.
29 yards that time.
He just threw a pick. Now I gotta
This has
go.
been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Yeah, the Broncos are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. First down, a run with Cohen. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And the Jags are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
To throw his Fouts. He finds his man complete. That's Christensen. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much during this, or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
I got a funny.
Right up to that point,
of course.
I to say he's had a pretty good half catching.
4th and 16, bro.
Let's just be
No,
honest
I
about
thought I
it.
was above
He
my
should have caught
50.
that one.
That was a PI.
That was one right
That
in
was
his
open.
breadbasket and one he normally catches.
Let me get the score.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Box.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll go out of bounds all the way down inside the 35.
What a tug of war this game has been. A tie in the half. I remember when I was playing, my coaches always talked about the first 5 minutes of each half. That's where you can gain the momentum and seize an opportunity. We've got one team in position to do that right now.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the third quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments.
That pass is weird as fuck.
Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, if they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime, they're fortunate to retain possession.
Able to hang on to the ball this time, and in the process, picks up the first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Of course he doesn't get that fast enough.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here's McNabb. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. Touchdown, Broncos. Mark Andrews, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Broncos have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Elliott good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Oh my God, it just got fucking blurred.
And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers.
All about the numbers, baby.
What's up, bro?
It's a new game now.
The Jags are trying to play you.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Inside give to Davis. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look
conservative
better than
game.
what they really are.
I know I put it on there.
Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing his Fouts. He's going deep for Brown. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Back to throw. And he is going to have the Jaguars first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Back to throw.
So here across the line of scrimmage, bro.
And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. 39 yards. And the Jags are within.
Got to hold him to a field goal, bro.
Tying up this ball game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are all tied at 28.
Bang his dumbass. Fumble. Crib, KT. Crib, KT. I'm here with you, coach. Turn me up, coach.
Square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Thank you, Jesus. That's why I always put on option conservative. You'll never know when a nigga finna run that bitch.
That's big, G.
Literally. I need the other stop
The
though.
Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. He's had the interception woes in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there against multiple defenders, and they advance it downfield.
Now McNabb. And that's complete to Adams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 19. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Here's back-to-back catches for Devontae Adams. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. McNabb. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Devontae Adams with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos have broken the tie. Elliott good with a PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead.
I'm just glad they've been containing this nigga though, for real.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away.
Who's that, Dalvin?
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play. Forced to his left, still able to accurately throw it downfield for a completion. I would dare say that these guys will have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A run between the tackles with Cohen, and he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Fucking run.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Now back to throw. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
The kick by Elliott is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed.
Yes, sir.
Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And he'll be out of bounds across
Need
the
it,
40-yard
KT.
line.
Did you see that?
Yes.
Halftime.
Head beam.
They got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
And they'll get it up just short of the
Defense ain't need
45
you.
at the 44. The Jags picking up the first down there.
Onside kicker, bro.
Now, yes, a
I don't know how to
two-possession
do
game,
that.
but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to
He gonna
run
score with as little
second
much
short.
time
Maybe they
possible.
need to pick
He's
it
gonna
up.
score, bro. Honestly, unless you get a pick.
As you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a two-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Fouts. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense.
Well, you could have onside and he would have been right there.
This
Come on, y'all not even going for the ball.
Let's go, KT. No, don't go 5-2 down here, bro.
Foster already picked it.
Just a little too many yards. You feel me?
Yeah.
Down here, you wanna go like nickel. Are you Annie and empty? You go 5-2 now, though. That's good, no? Put one of your D linemen on the spy. Back to, yeah. Let's go, KT. Get up and take that bitch to the... Take that bitch to the... Let's go. It's 2 minutes. Put shoe clock on.
That's why I put Acrobat on that nigga.
Who is
How
that?
do that?
Double
Jordan
click
Poyer
down on the right stick.
on the right stick.
It'll say like shoe clock. Bottom left.
Yeah, there you go.
So after every play, it'll run down in 10 seconds. But he's probably going to call his timeouts because he's smart. So you got to get a first down. Don't throw the ball.
I'm not.
Get a first down. Get a first down. Get a first down. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, KT.
There
Come
you
on.
go.
Turn me up, coach. This is an upset.
Thank you.
I hate playing this nigga.
Jordan Poyer. That's why I put pick artist and Acrobat on you, nigga. And I gave you an age reduction, and you already had an X factor. Don't say that, bro.
I just said it in the chat, the text.
I know, I'm just saying, don't say that that's yet.
Nah, it's over. Play
Still
back,
got
nigga.
time.
Quarters.
Good shit is Xavier Rhodes. Oh yeah, it's over now. We just wasted time. Still run quarters. Hmm. Mark.
Yeah,
Still.
nigga. Quarters back as fuck. Goal for him is not getting to the end zone. I'm finna have